The morning was perfect. The sun was shining brightly, reflecting off the crystal-clear waters of the nearly deserted beach. The gentle breeze carried with it the salty smell of the sea while the waves gently broke on the sand. It was a paradisiacal place, an untouched refuge where peace seemed to be the only company. The exclusive beach, away from the hustle and bustle of the city, was calm, with only a few tourists wandering around. But what was supposed to be a simple day of rest would soon become a unique and extraordinary experience. You were there, enjoying the tranquility of the place, when the sound of a notification on your cell phone broke the silence. Your curious gaze fixed on the screen where a message appeared. The name Sofia Vergara flashed on the screen like an almost unbelievable surprise. The notification, simple and direct, was an invitation. You'll never believe it, but Sofia Vergara invited you to a day at the beach. It's now or never. How could anyone pass up an opportunity like that? It was clear that this message was more than an invitation. It was a portal to something that could change everything. But at the same time, what else could be hidden behind it? A unique opportunity or a cunning trap? Instant doubt took hold of you. Was this a prank? A mistake? Or was it really the chance to spend a day with one of the world's most famous celebrities? Your mind began to race, questioning the details of the message, trying to find any sign of falsehood or exaggeration. What could Sofia Vergara possibly want with someone like you on a day at the beach? The excitement began to grow, but it was soon overshadowed by a slight feeling of apprehension. Something wasn't completely clear, and that sense of mystery was becoming more and more present. With your heart racing, you stood up, phone still in hand, unsure of what to expect. You had heard stories about celebrities who sometimes try to connect with ordinary people to escape the constant media glare. But was that really the case? The idea of spending the day with a Hollywood star was both fascinating and disconcerting. After all, what was the real intention behind such an unexpected invitation? What could you expect from such an experience? And most importantly, what did Sofia really expect from you? As you braced yourself, still trying to process the magnitude of what was happening, the sense of mystery deepened. Was this just a simple day at the beach, or was something much bigger about to happen? Either way, your curiosity got the better of you, and the chance of missing out on this opportunity was something you couldn't afford. Suddenly, that simple message seemed to open doors to a new reality. But were you ready to face what was to come? What did Sofia Vergara, with her charm and magnetic energy, really have to offer on that seemingly perfect day? The answer was yet to come, and you couldn't wait to find out. Now, with the invitation in hand and the future uncertain, what seemed like just a sunny day at the beach would soon become a journey of self-discovery, mystery, and surprises. What would happen? That day could change your perspective on life, on celebrities, and even on yourself. The only certainty was one: what was about to happen was something you would never forget. The day was fast approaching, and as you approached the area marked on the invitation, the tension grew. Each step felt heavier, as if the weight of something unknown was approaching. In the background, you could see an elegant silhouette walking toward you. As the figure became clearer, your heart raced. Sofia Vergara. She was there, in front of you, with a wide, infectious smile, wearing a swimsuit that seemed tailored to enhance her natural beauty. The scene seemed surreal, as if it had come straight out of a movie. Sofia wasn't surrounded by security or a large group of people. She was alone, seemingly at ease. Without the over-the-top glamour of the red carpet or the constant pressure of the cameras, she looked like an ordinary person, simply enjoying her day. The image of her walking down the beach with the confidence that only a woman like her could muster was mesmerizing. Her genuine smile exuded a warm energy that was hard to ignore. The impact of being so close to someone so iconic was real and palpable. The first contact was direct and straightforward. She approached you with a friendly gesture, extended her hand, and said, "Hi, I'm Sofia. I'm glad you accepted the invitation. Let's enjoy this day together." Your initial reaction was one of pure surprise, but something in her posture and her natural way of being immediately made you feel at ease. Sofia wasn't there to impress, but to have a genuine conversation, to live that moment like any other person, enjoying the simple beauty of the beach. As the day unfolded, the conversation flowed naturally. Sofia spoke about her career, but not in an arrogant way or as if she were trying to maintain a flawless image. She shared funny stories from her life on film sets, talked about what goes on behind the scenes, and how the glamour of fame was, often far removed from everyday reality. It was as if in that moment the celebrity everyone knew dissolved, giving way to a genuine woman who was simply looking for peace and a simple day to relax. What seemed like a superficial experience, with a star on a day of leisure, soon turned into something deeper. But what surprised you the most was the way she spoke about life. Sofia spoke in a calm, almost philosophical way about the ups and downs that life has to offer. She explained how she learned to focus on the present and not let external pressures shape who she was. She seemed to be the epitome of balance. In a world where everyone is chasing fame, money, or recognition, Sofia was there, barefoot in the sand, reminding you how true peace comes from the little things like the ocean breeze and a quiet conversation. The connection seemed to grow with each moment, and the conversations flowed naturally, as if you were with a longtime friend. What began as a casual encounter quickly turned into a revealing moment. You realized that, behind the camera's appearances and fame, Sofia was a person who faced the same doubts and questions as any of us. And there, in the middle of the sea in the warm sun, the most important lesson was being taught. True happiness did not come from external things, but from the ability to live in the moment, to value the present moment. Something that you never imagined you would learn on a simple day at the beach with a famous actress, but that at that very moment became a profound and transformative revelation. That day was becoming so much more than just an experience. It was a reminder that sometimes we need a different perspective on life to truly understand what's important. And as the sun shone brightly over the horizon, you began to realize that this meeting wasn't just about being with Sofia Vergara. It was about you, about how this day was about to change your outlook on life and what really matters. The day was coming to an end. The sky was beginning to turn golden and pink as the sun prepared to say goodbye, reflecting its warm light on the water. The scene, once peaceful, now seemed magical, almost surreal, as if the universe itself was conspiring to make this moment even more special. But as the beauty of the beach enveloped everything around you, something else began to unfold, something you could not have anticipated. As they walked along the shore, chatting about a variety of topics, the unexpected happened. A wave bigger than the previous ones appeared, catching them both by surprise. In a second, the personal items you had left on the sand, such as your purse and cell phone, were quickly hit by the salt water, causing a small chaos. But what followed was even more surprising. Sofia, without hesitation, laughed at the incident. She was not shaken by the fact that her own belongings were wet, nor by the momentary discomfort caused by the wave. On the contrary, she seemed genuinely amused, as if the situation was just another part of the day's journey. Her reaction was the opposite of everything you imagined from a celebrity. She did not get angry, did not show frustration. Instead, she was calm, laughing at the situation, transforming what could have been an annoyance into something light and carefree. You see, sometimes life gives us a reality check and all we can do is laugh, Sofia said, smiling broadly as if nothing had happened. That seemingly trivial moment was the most impactful of the entire day. It was as if by sharing her reaction with you, she was teaching you something that words could not express. True peace was not in avoiding the unexpected, but in knowing how to react to it. That simple moment on the beach with an unwanted wave was becoming a powerful metaphor for life. We cannot always control situations, but we can choose how to react to them. As the sun began to set behind the horizon, leaving a trail of warm colors in the sky, you began to reflect on everything that had happened that day. Sofia had shown herself to be not only a star, but a person of great resilience, with an admirable balance between her public and personal life. What seemed like a leisurely day at the beach with a celebrity turned into a life lesson on how to face the unexpected, on how to laugh when chaos sets in, on how to find peace even in the midst of uncertainty. The impact of spending that day with her was profound. You realize that sometimes the people you admire from afar have valuable lessons to teach you, and often those lessons are found in the simplest things. What Sofia demonstrated that day was that true greatness lies not only in external achievements, but in how we deal with life's little challenges. The celebrity was there to show you that fame and status don't define a person. It's how you live in the moment and relate to the world around you that really matters. As the day drew to a close, With the sun setting and the sky tinged with vibrant colors, a sense of gratitude washed over you. Sofia Vergara's invitation was not only an opportunity to mingle with a world star, but a chance for self-discovery. As they walked back, she told him with a serene smile, "Life will test you, it will surprise you, but the important thing is to never lose your smile. Always continue to enjoy every moment just like we are doing now." And in that moment, with your feet in the sand and the sound of the waves in the background, you knew that from that day on, nothing would be the same. Sofia had left you with a silent but powerful message. Life is made up of moments, and it is our ability to enjoy and learn from each one that determines our true value. The impact of that day would continue to reverberate for a long time, transforming not only your view of celebrities, but also of what really matters in life.